Hello, hello, and hello. My name is Zorus, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, Vanilla version 1.2, where we are currently in our free-for-all playthrough. It is currently day 6. The morning bells are just around the corner, but we did have ourselves a very busy night. We managed to craft ourselves the workbench, which is huge. That unlocks a major portion of the game. I went ahead and I cleared out a spot for it right over here next to this little pillar with a nice little beveled top, just because it's more aesthetically pleasing to the eye than just squares. So yes, we had ourselves a very busy night. We crafted that. We crafted a lot of food. We crafted some more forged iron. Luckily, no screamers. It was a very quiet night, so I am very happy for that. Also, don't forget that we got ourselves our new guns. We got our pistola. We got ourselves a better hunting knife and a better bow as well. I went ahead and I threw an extra mod in the knife, which is because we were missing a second one. The wood splitter mod was all that I had that could go in there. And there is the morning sounds, which means it is safe to get out there and get our day cracking. Now, it is day 6, which means we have many things that we need to do whenever it comes to Horde Base construction. We really need to get things going on that front. Otherwise, we will find ourselves up a creek without a paddle very, very quickly. And we are all fooded and all watered up. So let's go ahead and see if there's anything that we want to craft in here straight off the bat on the workbench. Nothing comes to mind straight off the bat. So I think we're good to just leave and go to Trader. We do have that quest that we need to go turn in that we completed last night. Didn't make it back to Trader in time, but now we'll run over here. We'll turn this in. We will quickly get this deer because I need you for bacon and eggs. Thank you so much, dear. Your sacrifice will not be in vain because you are delicioso. Oh, can you imagine some venison sausage right now? Ooh, I can imagine a lot of sausage. I'm kind of in an upbeat mood today, Trader Rect. I'm gonna try not to be such a dick to you, but I know you're gonna be the biggest dick to me. But you can only control yourself, right? That's all you can control. And I think we're gonna take the crafting skill magazines. The Molotovs are very tempting considering that tomorrow is Horde night, but I wanna craft stuff. I need to craft stuff. Give me all the crafting stuff. Pretty, please. Let's go ahead and check your quests. That's right, we are on tier 2s at the moment. You have a fetch and clear 421 meters to the southwest.
If you don't mind getting your hands dirty.
At the Film Fanatics house. We haven't done that one yet, so.
Me, and you'll find yourself on the wrong end of a rope.
I know. I am completely on board to do the Film Fanatics location. He has not restocked yet, but if I'm not mistaken, we didn't buy out all of his stuff. Maybe your cobblestone rocks, but we shall see. Make sure that we check the vending machine on the way out. Do you have some sugar butts? I will take those, and I will take the skull crushers. I assume knife damage counts as melee damage, right? We'll probably need that for tomorrow. Let's go ahead and see what kind of books Trader Rect has given us. He has given us armor crafting. He's given us seed crafting and assault rifle crafting. Not the best, not the worst. We did unlock quality 1 armors though. Ooh, which is actually kind of huge because we could start working on our like set bonuses. Ooh, let's get to crafting. Let's get some bacon and eggs on the craft because that poor deer did not give its life just for nothing. Oh, 5 bacon and eggs. Oh, we're gonna be so full for so long. I am so excited. So what do I need to make the gear? So I can make it on a workbench. Easy enough. I want the stuff that gives me more carrying capacity. No, nomadic life means carrying everything with you reduces encumbrance, but this is heavy armor. I want the light armor version of it, which would be what is the question? Oh, there it is. Okay, so the lumberjack outfit is actually the light armor version that reduces encumbrance. So I want to go ahead and make that. Let's go ahead and track it. I need 1 armor crafting kit and 5 cloth, which should not be a problem. I don't know there it is right there. Oh, okay, so they take armor parts, sewing kits, and ooh, duct tape might be a little bit of an issue because I think we're a little bit low on the sticky stuff. We'll make as many as we can for now though. I'm going to pretty much want the rogue, like almost full set. And then I'm going to take the lumberjack outfit because I want to be able to move around without losing all of my stamina from freaking encumbrance. It is a big problem. And speaking of encumbrance, I do have one skill point to spend, and I think I know exactly where I'm going to put that. I have 1 point to spend, straight into pack mule, boom. So we got our crafting kits set up and ready to go. We want to go ahead and make the lumberjack outfit. That's going to be the first thing that we make. Please actually take it out of there and put it on us. Go ahead and take you out. We will switch you over very quickly. Bada bing, bada boom. You can get scrapped. Now, what do we want to make for the hood? Do we just want to go full rogue hood? Like, is that what we think we should do? Could do the assassin. See, that's the same thing. Deal more damage when sneaking. That's what I want. Increases loot stage. Oh. Ooh. All right, so after looking around for a little bit at the outfits, it looks like the rogue set is pretty much going to be what I want to roll with. It's like evenly spread what kind of bonuses you get. So with the feet, you get more fall distance. Perfect. You love to see it. With the gloves, you get more lockpicking speed. That means we get into the loot quicker. Perfect. You love it. And with the hood, you get better loot bonus. So once we can turn this into, oh, I actually have one. Oh man, I wasted a crafting kit on that. Oh man, I should have checked that. But that means that once we can make tier 6, then we'll have way better chances of get even better loot out of these harder POIs. All right, so we are good to go. Our clothing has now been sorted. We are all set. God, I look good. But that carrying capacity +1 is huge. Thank you so very much. Now, I think we go ahead and we go do the quest for Trady Potati. So let's head out there. We'll do the quest. We'll come back. And I think we'll start working on our horde base after that. Maybe. Hello, excuse you. Why is everyone beating on my door? Can we not say we did? Actually, everyone come over here, please. Make an orderly line. You are order number 69. Here you go. Have a knife to your chops. Thank you so much. Ow, thank you so much for swinging by. Oh, they're sneaking in the back way. You all cut in line. That is going to be an instant 10% tip added to your bill today. Ooh. Run, 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 run. You lost your legs. Very unfortunate for you, but very fortunate for me. They almost broke my bear. The nerve of them. How dare? How dare? Here we are. The location is right in front of us. I do not know how to get there though. Looks like I gotta go around the long way. And I don't know what it is about today, but today I'm just stumbling all over my words. That's kind of how I was the other day as well. But today is even worse. But let's go ahead and check the mailbox for electrical crafting and arrows, archery volume 1. Learn this trick to safely remove 20% more arrows and bolts from your target. Oh, I get more arrows and bolts back. Cool. I love that for myself. Very much appreciated, because once I start making the iron and the steel bolts, it's going to become very expensive very quickly. I will pick up this cement and then we'll go ahead and get this quest started. See what kind of goodies are waiting for us at the Film Fanatics house. Now, I have raided this place a couple times. I'm pretty sure the hatch, you come out right there at the end, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go through this the proper way. So make sure we clear out as much inventory space as we can and get this started. You did not turn into anything that I can loot. Let's go ahead and re-get the cement, because that is going to become in handy very soon. Actually, I'm probably not going to be able to use it on this coming Horde night, because I will not have a cement mixer. But one can hope, right? One can dream. This is not the way in the... Oh, the big ladder. Okay, I see game. I see what you are doing to me. Can't get any stealth shots, apparently. There's gonna be someone hiding in the corners, though. See if we can get around. There he is. He woke up just in time. Unlucky for me, but you even are more unlucky. Ooh, I do see some books in there, and books make the world go round. Can't get a shot on anyone in the corner. That is a corpse. That is not a zombie. All right, can't see anyone. Instead of looting that and having everyone wake up, I'm going to try to do it the smart way. I really would have thought these would have been zombie cabinets, but apparently not. Okay. Wow, it's actually all quiet on the home front here. Very, very surprising. And it looks like my rogue hood has come into play because we've stumbled across a second legendary part. Oh, you love to see it. You really do. Also a couple books. We got some shotgun crafting, some more armor crafting, vehicle crafting. I'm a little bit hungry, so I'm going to shove that in my face to celebrate. And we will continue on with this location right here. Also that acid did not go unnoticed. Such a good get. Acid is very important. And I see you, Mr. Tom Clark. Please cop that right in your pie hole. I don't think I can get a shot on your head, so let's go ahead and go for the thigh. You are very mad now, though. And this is a very awkward encounter. Let me try to get down here on your level. Thank you so very much. The stripper, who I am actually going to call Destiny. Everyone, please meet Destiny. She's over here. She's not looking like she's in the best of shape, but hi, Destiny. Nice knife to meet ya. Check the trash for a little bit of mushy seeds and some leather. And now that I do have the wrench, I'm gonna start breaking down a couple of beds here and there for the springs and the pipes, kind of stuff that I don't want to have to make in the forge. It's going to take a little bit more time, but it's definitely going to save me time in the long run because I'm pretty sure a lot of mods and like grenades and stuff use springs and these sort of materials. If I take a little bit of time now to break them down, should help in the future. Go ahead and move on into the next area here. Yep, that is a bow sitting over there, lying with his face behind the chair, trying to hide. Unsuccessfully, though. We'll go through, we will do the clearing of this place. Bo, please don't do that. You're supposed to be sleeping. I have not woken you up yet. I have not made enough noise. But yeah, like I was going to say. You good? You good, bro? You good, bro? We're going to go through and we're going to clear out this place. Then we'll come back through and we will do the looting. Always worry about the murder first and the loot second. Oh. 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 That is kind of a problem. A water balloon has come to say hello. No, 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 no. Okay, we're gonna have to get a little bit loud here. Got him done. Woo. I don't know where all these guys came from. It's like they were hiding from me. Why are y'all hiding from me? Stop it. Okay, we got those guys sat. We need to find the satchel as well. We cannot forget to take that with us. Oh, these guys are in this room that I didn't go through. Gotcha. I wonder, was this a locked door? And like they were supposed to spawn whenever you go down the stairs, like a trap? I wonder. Did manage to get ourselves a blue loot bag from the mutated though, with Hunter mod schematic, 2 bow crafting books, primitive bow quality 5. We will quickly make one of those, and commando boots, which give you run speed. A little bit of a 9mm as well. Not too shabby at all. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's go ahead and make ourselves the bow. We can't because we're missing plant fibers. We'll do it after we're done with this raid right here. Shouldn't take us too much longer. We're heading down into the basement. There's where a couple of them were hiding. No one in here. It looks like there's only going to be one or two more over there. Should be the final battle of the POI. Gonna try to get some stealth in on him if possible. Okay. Try to keep our stealth low. There's one there. See if we can get the shot. Little high. That's actually so unfortunate. Got the follow-up, though. There's a Darlene right there. Aim up. Great shot. Last but not least, a businessman. Perfect. Clear area and retrieve supplies is done. Here is all of the juicy loot. We'll start getting it ready to see what kind of goodies we have. And I think, you know what? We're actually going to start with this area. We'll work our way back. But first, we got to get into the gun safe. Started this with about 14 lockpicks. We're currently down to 11, but we are finally in. Let's go ahead and see what the gun safe has for us. Has a bow hunter's book, a pipe pistol, which I do not need anymore, a weighted head mod, and some machine gun parts, so not awful. Rotten sandwich in the trash. We have a sewing kit in the medical pile. The lab equipment box has a fist book, because obviously that's how you cure stuff with your fist, but more importantly, it does have vitamins, which I do need to remember to start using more, because infection is more common nowadays. Check the ammo pile for just some shotgun shells, and the big chest for an enforcer outfit, which is crit resist, and a bar brawling volume 2. Sprinting power attacks have a high chance of knocking down your opponent. So, okay, not amazing. Probably the best thing we got was that fortifying grip mod. If I can put it in there with the structural brace mod, awesome. So that means, actually, what exactly does the fortifying grip mod do? When health is below 50%, gain 1 hit point every 5 seconds. Okay, so it's not the stamina mod, so it's not the really good one, but it's better than just having a random wood splitter mod in there. Make sure you open the car parts box for scrapping. Awesome, needed that for my wrench just the other day, but I will take more, please and thank you. Another vehicle book, bringing us up to 15 out of 100, and a wheel as well. Most excellent indeed. Here is the way out, and I lied about the hatch being over by the tree. I must not have been here for a while. Throw on a first aid bandage. I'm going to go through and I'm going to loot this place. I'll bring you back whenever we are done, and I'll show you what kind of goodies we found. Yeah, and then we will head back to base, and we will hopefully be able to start working on our Horde Base. Went ahead and broke down that bedroll here so I can make myself a tier 5 bow. I am not going to waste my legendary part on that. That would be very silly game. Please don't even attempt to do that. Also, I've been breaking down a couple of these mattresses and suitcases so that I can get some cloth and some polymers, because they are always going to be needed for certain stuff. Do you actually give me polymers? You do. Good to know. Not a lot, but just a couple is better than none. So far, the looting has been less than stellar. There has not really been much of note. So far, we have gotten 1 seed crafting book, and that is basically it. A bunch of other random crafting materials. 1 candle, which I'm always a big fan of the candles, obviously. Make sure that we always pick those up. We got some coffee beans and some nails there. Check the workbench for some oil and some wood. Not terrible. Oil is always good, especially if you're going to make Molotovs. Collect the clay soil, and I'm not seeing much else. I'm going to collect this stone from this pallet right here. This trash has a couple dukes and some sticky stuff, which is actually very, very good. We'll break down this saw, and then we'll collect that wood in the corner over there, and I think this place is then done. It provided decently well. It gave us experience, it gave us a legendary part, and it gave us a lot of resources. But we'll have to go up there. We'll have to see what we can actually bring back with us after we are finished here. And that is all she wrote. So the last couple little bits, we did not find any other trash or anything. So let's go ahead and throw everything in here. Start sorting what we can and cannot bring back with us. Let's take what we can and we will go from there. The nails can get scrapped. The lead can actually stay. Lead is not very important. Let me see if I can make some arrows just to get those out of my inventory. Very good. Very tasty. You can stay. You can stay. We're full health, so I don't want to waste that first aid bandage. What else do we not need to take right at this moment? All right, so I went through and I sorted everything that I could. This time I am going to take a lot of the seeds because I left them earlier. So we are leaving some decently good stuff behind, like the batten parts, the sewing kit, and an extra beer. Beer doesn't really help me because I'm not doing knuckles right now, but I do hate to leave the potato behind, but I am completely stuffed. But actually, before I say that, we do have a little bit of room in our bike. I should have thought about that earlier. You can come, you can come. I'd rather have the electrical part and the spud instead of the beer. Okay, everything else is free to stay here. I don't really need any of that other stuff. So let's go ahead and get out of here, get back to base, drop off our goodies, go see what the trader is going to give us for our reward. Hopefully it is a upgrade to a weapon or something that is just going to help us survive the Horde night. Wouldn't mind 500 cobblestone blocks. That would be pretty juicy, but I'm not holding my breath on that. Going to actually use the front door of my base like it is intended to be. Well, like I intended it to be. Instead of just climbing up the back entryway and up and in we go. First, we will drop off all of our goodies. We'll look at putting some stuff in the sell box. I think I'm going to start waiting on selling stuff until I have benefits rolling for me. It just makes more sense. It just makes more sense. Let's grab the stuff out of the bike, do the same thing, and then we will go see the trader and begin thinking about what we're going to do for a Horde base, because I don't want to leave it to the last second. That's how things go very wrong very quickly. Let's go ahead and go see the trader. Maybe I should cut some of these fences down to make it easier to get over there. And it's not too bad. Just go up, make a right, and just go straight, make another right. Bada bing, bada boom, you are here. Quicker than you can say kerfluffle nothings. In we go. Hello, Traderect. Please have something that I will actually use and need. Very unlikely,
now that
but I am hoping.
Job, I guess you ain't that damn bad after all.
Okay, so 10 mollies. That's actually really good for Horde Night, but he does have crafting skill magazines, and I am a loot goblin, as we all know. The wood is nice, but I actually have a fair amount of wood because I've been breaking down stuff. Corn, no. Painkillers, no. It's gotta be the crafting skill magazines. Let's go ahead and look at your other jobs, even though I'm probably not going to do one right now. You have a clear zombies.
Kid, I'll give you some work.
Slummet apartments.
Disappoint.
We'll take it for now.
Straight. You're not working with me. You're working for me.
I'm working against you, actually. We'll take the Slummet apartments for now, but I'm not a big fan of apartment raids. Like, they're just always so messy, and I don't like them. I don't like the layout of them, so I'm going to try to avoid it. If I can, I'll just drop it, and we'll do a different POI at some point. So, Handyland, repair tool crafting. Don't need it. Explosives might be fun, because remember, I did want to do explosives as well. Okay. Harvesting tool, yes, we'll take it. These I might need to get a sugar butts for, which it probably would have been smart to get a sugar butts and then buy all of these. Take the gunpowder. We'll take the bullet casings and the blueberries. God, this stuff's actually kind of expensive. Let's just take 10 of them. 100 cobblestone rocks for 30 dukes. Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Duke.
Fuck yourself.
You can fuck yourself just as evenly, please, because I am out of here. But I appreciate the goods that you have filled my pockets with. slide into our back door here. Make sure it still works. Go ahead and drop off all our goodies. Let's see what kind of magazines he gave us, actually. Armor crafting, bows, and 2 Forge Ahead books. Nice. And I can make wooden bow quality too. Oh, yo, I got to see if I have all the stuff for that, because that would be a massive jump. Let's make sure that we read the harvesting tools that I bought. Stone tools, quality 4. Explosives right there. There is a screamer outside. I do want to try to get up there as quietly as I can. I have a feeling like screamers are kind of broken right now, and they scream without, like, no shot. How did she? Oh, there's a second one anyway. All right, let's get out here and take care of this. Yes, she did. She did manage to get her squeal off. So we have ourselves our hands full of unexpected and unwanted guests. Are we done? Is that all of them? Woo! Screamer hordes are no joke. I was gonna say, I don't know how that one screamer like ran and didn't get knocked down from the amount of lead that I pumped straight into her titties. But there was another screamer over here anyway, so it wouldn't have worked out very well for me in the long run either way. I do have everything, so let's go ahead and craft ourselves one of those. Ooh, this is gonna be a good upgrade. Can I make any sort of mod for my bow though? Like the string mod or anything? Because right now I don't have a single thing that I could put in. I might be able to put the foregrip mod in it. Nope, cannot. Okay, was worth a shot. Cannot, but that's a huge jump. You were doing 38.3, you're doing 46.3. You love to see it. We did manage to get a skill point as well, and I think what I need to put that in right at this current moment is we need to focus on trying to get our knives, our guns, and our archery just overall better, because Horde Night is coming, so we need to focus on that. I'm also going to take our cobblestone rocks. I'm going to take the clay soil as well and make myself some more cobblestone rocks. Let's make like 60 more. We'll leave a little bit in here. I'm a little hungry and a little bit thirsty, so let's throw in one of these meat stews and a grilled corn. Chucking 2 coffees, because why not? A double espresso to get your day going is the only way to do it. I mean, I know it's kind of like midday. Actually, it's like 6, but shh, it's almost bedtime. Shh. Well, we're going to go start working on our Horde base. Whenever we very first got to this location, I saw something most interesting and eyebrow raising out here. It was this tower right here. Now, oh God, that's so strong. I don't know if using this is going to be a good idea. It's actually not that strong. I was really hoping that this was going to be made out of steel, or at least concrete painted to look like that. So that might actually not be the play. And if that is not the play, then I need to figure out what the backup is going to be. Let's see if we can get up on the roof, have a scope from a eagle-eye view, see what our current options are. Oh, I didn't even notice that there's like a little UFO thing up there. I like it. I like it. I think I might still try to use that just for funsies. Honestly, going on top of the roof right there is a pretty good shout. But no, I think we got to use the water tower for the first Horde night. It's going to be so much of a good time. Plus, I'm very curious if there's anything up here as well. So the only problem is that if I use this base, it's mostly going to be a ladder base, which means that dogs and any sort of other wildlife are not going to have a good path up to me, which is something that I would need to keep in mind. Is this the right level for this? Honestly, I don't know. Why can I not? Hello? Oh, I wasn't aimed well enough. I was like, oh. I was so confused for a second. All right, we have fully got up here. If I take this, is all of that going to come crashing down? Probably. Is there anything up top? Like, what is the point of this thing? Let me poke a hole in the top of this very long shaft, and we'll see if there's anything of use actually in here. Because this is it's a pretty big structure to have nothing on it. Not even a bag, a purse, a piece of trash. It is the most spotless shaft that I have ever seen in this game. And here we go. We are finally in there. I see literally nothing. Cool. So there's like this little pit here, which would be really good for explosives. If all of this wasn't around here, if I had an iron pickaxe, I would probably get rid of all that, reinforce this pit here, and just have the zombies like walk across and I could bonk them into this pit and then throw grenades on top of them. But that is not very good. And if I just stand here and fight, I really do not have much room to work with. The only problem though is that I don't have enough room to fight him here. Like, I would have to fight him there. I would have to break all this down. You know what? No, this is just, it's just not going to work. It's not going to work. So we tried, we thought about it, but in the end, it didn't even matter. Let's go ahead and see if we can find a different location in this POI to make for a horde base that is going to be more useful. And that right there is looking infinitely better if I go ahead and I get me some ladders. Plop them there, there, and there. I can get up there. Zombies cannot. And if I break out these, get rid of this chain, and if I leave that door open, the zombies should pass through, and I should just be able to make a couple steps with a nice little bar coming across, reinforce this, kind of reinforce the wood around the area as well. And this should work much better as a horde base. Now, it's not really going to be super efficient as far as Molotovs. I'm not going to have a huge grouping of them, but I think this is my best bet for this area. Very good. All of the chains are out of the way. So now, what is happening here? I'm trying to figure out what kind of block this is. Is this just like an upside down? Is this like an H bottom connector, or is it just a regular? Oh, it was a U. Okay, you were in the way. That works. As fine, fair enough. Accidentally picked up the wrong block there. Oh, and this extra layer of security, I can close that so the zombies can't come in. Oh, it's like I thought of that on purpose. Let's go ahead and get our side-centered poles. These are the ones that I usually like to run with. Is that really a half block? Is a half block, which is very unfortunate. You don't need much room here, so we'll just go out 3. We'll immediately transition into full blocks going all the way down. Would like to put it 1 down into the ground just because this is going to be laying on top of sand, and I would not like anyone to undermine it, very please. And then all we need is just some regular stairs going all the way up. This will give them plenty of room to get in and on. Simplest of designs. Whenever we go for a bigger horde base, in a more late game scenario, we can switch that up. But let's go ahead and make it really as simple as we can for them to get up and in. Don't want them to get stuck on the blocks and start breaking things, as that is how you lose bases very quickly, and that's how stuff begins to undermine you, is whenever the path breaks. I found that using regular stairs breaks the path way less than it should. And there is the nighttime noises. We're currently building at night, which is a little bit sketchy, but I think we should be all right as long as no screamers come, or pharaohs. Level 18, 1 skill point to spend. We're going to put that directly into our knives in just 1 second. And by 1 second, I mean actually right now. Open this up. Deep cuts point into here. So enemies run 50% slower while bleeding. Stamina costs are reduced by 20 and 40 for power attacks. Killing blows grant 10 stamina, and you find more bladed weapons and parts in loot. So very, very good. We will be able to get a little bit of stamina back from each kill throughout the Horde night. And as long as we chuck in some skull crushers, some coffee, and anything that's going to give us a little bit of stamina regen, we should be in fairly good shape for the Horde night. And I was just building my base, but it looks like we have someone who wants to come over and test out the pathing. We got a Mamaroo coming over to say hello. These are not fully up to code yet, but we can test them out all the same. See, it's going to be a little bit harder to get those lower body shots, but it seems like it is going to work just a treat. They should path up there, come all the way up here, and I'm just using some double scaffolding ladders right here. I need to put a ramp at the top to stop them from piling up, and I gave myself just a little bit of room that I can stand on back here. This first Horde Night base is typically about efficient use of materials, because you typically don't have a lot whenever you go into the day 7 Horde. Do need to come into here and get down some of these blocks. That will make it easier for the zombies to path. They typically get stuck on anything with a sharp edge, so the more that you can reduce those edges and make things smooth and curve and flow a little bit better, the greater your likelihood of not having your entire base collapse is going to be. So we are going to have to leave this open during the Horde night, and you know what? This is actually a little bit of an advantage, because if something does come through, like come wandering and they know where I'm at, they will always try to come up there to reach me. As long as I give them a path, which I could do right here. It's actually not too bad of an idea. We'll do that. This one we can actually get rid of. Turn it into a stair. So now the zombies will always have a path that they will be able to get to me with whenever I'm up here, as long as they go through the Horde base and break down these blocks. And speaking of, can't leave these unupgraded. They will definitely just try to tunnel their way through those, and then we will have a major problem on our hands. So I did go ahead and I put up like a little plate sheeting right here. So this is where the zombies are going to be coming through. This will protect from cop vomit if any so happens to make it through, which they shouldn't with the scaffolding ladders. But also it'll be better for screamers, because if screamers do show up, hopefully this will break their line of sight. I actually don't know if that's going to work, considering that they are not full blocks. They're only plates. You know what? We can't risk it. We're going to switch those to full blocks, and then we will upgrade those to cobble, because nobody wants no screamers sneaking up on them while they are doing their crafting or sleeping. It's just too scary. It is way too scary. All right, I went ahead and upgraded all of this stuff right here that was just normal frames just into wood. On this level, I left it not concrete, cobblestone, just because that is where the zombies will be focusing most of their attacks. I do need to get rid of this so that I can put a ramp above, just to make sure they're not able to stack up and get above me, which would be a very awful thing. Do I need to worry about the side ones? That I am not entirely sure about. But you know what? I think I'm going to break down these lower ones and these side ones just to not give them any sort of options. Taking away every option that a zombie has is the safe way to play the Horde Knight. Okie dokie, and it is getting very late, so we need to go ahead and wrap up this day, but that is going to do it for day 6, coming into day 7 for 7 Days to Die Vanilla version 1.2, the free-for-all mod. Hopefully everyone is having fun. If you have any ideas on what you would do for a Horde base, please let me know down in the comments below. But once again, my name is Zorus, and we are all out of time, so I'm just going to hang out, wait for the morning noises, then we'll finish our Horde base and go from there. But until then, I will see you in the morning.